Arsenal 5, Bolton 1. Listen, job done. Job done. It's nice, obviously, when you get players on the score sheet and whatnot. Nwaneri with the brace, Rice, Sterling, Havertz. Like, it's lovely to see. Obviously, you couldn't keep the clean sheet. Not to worry. I'm happy, the guys could get on the score sheet and, win emphatically at home. It's always nice to win emphatically at home, you know, and yeah, it was interesting because obviously the lineup came today and we saw Jack Porter, we touted, the fact that he might start due to the fact that, Raya was kind of little knock and also Neto's cup tied, Tommy Setford is injured. So the opportunity presented itself to Jack Porter, who, actually, I believe, joined on a scholarship this year, I think. But yeah, man, it was great for him, to see him start. It was great. Obviously, the fans gave him a lot of energy in terms of, just encouraging him every time he made a claim and, was on the ball. So that was really nice to see. Obviously, Arsenal, classy club, as we do, really. And yeah, it was great that I felt like the players really tried to, protect him. And, I love that teaming aspect for sure, man, for sure. I mean, there's not many times you see a 16-year-old keeper start, in a game. So just to see Jack Porter start, I was happy for him for sure, man. And, like I said, opportunity presented itself. And I was proud of the way, the guys, tried to, ensure that everything went smoothly, in this game for him and stuff like that. And, it's good to see. Imagine starting, for Arsenal Football Club in goal as a 16-year-old, because I actually think in terms of all positions, I'd probably say a young goalkeeper is less likely, you know, to just get thrown in, the deep end for sure. Because I feel like as a goalkeeper, that position it's got a crazy amount of scrutiny. Because as a goalkeeper, you're literally the last line of defense. Any crazy mistake you make and whatnot, that ball's rustling in the back of the net. So it's always tough, man. So big ups to him, And yeah, this is him right here celebrating Rice's goal, which we'll go on to. But this overall good day for the boys, and it was nice to see, Arteta give a few debuts for the lads. Obviously, Cabia came on, you know, obviously Miles Lewis Skelly, we've seen him already come on against City. Nwaneri, we know what he's about. Josh Nichols, who actually was playing in preseason for us, he actually started today at right back. He looked decent. So big up to Josh Nichols. He did his thing. He did his thing today, man, and it was nice, man. It was a good blend of like youth, experience. Obviously, because of the fact that our squad's quite light, this is the way it's gonna be this season. And yeah, man, I feel like it was a good blend. I actually like the midfield starting. Jorginho, Rice, Nwaneri. I felt like that was great, and just having those two experienced players next to him, it helped Nwaneri in the game for sure. And you saw he was comfortable and receiving the ball, and just like his passing is crisp. I'm not gonna lie, it's crisp still. Have to big him up on that, man. And yeah, man, it's great to see these type of games. You want to go see goals, and the fans would have been really excited to see Nwaneri start. So just let alone the fact that he got a brace today, crazy, man, crazy. The fans, I know, they defo got their money's worth today, man, definitely. First goal actually comes from Josh Nichols doing, a bit of work on the right hand side, flashes across, the box, and a bottom player tries to get on the end of it, bobbles to Declan Rice with a lovely, lovely strike. You know, just caresses it in the bottom corner. Didn't even really have to look at the goal too tough. Knew where the goal was placed, and it's nice to see Rice, open his account for the season. Because listen, Rice did well last season in terms of contributing goals, assists, and I feel like that was a big step in terms of the expectation on him. Because people are like, Rice has got more capacity as a midfielder than just being a six. Obviously, he can play six and whatnot, but just like in terms of contributing, with goals, sometimes outside the box or a header something like that. Or even like in terms of assist corners, because he takes our set pieces. At first, we're like, why is Rice taking our set pieces? Surely he should be trying to get on the end of them. But listen, his corner delivery is wicked. So, you big ups him. To be fair, lovely to see Rice score. Open his account because of the fact that his start to the season hasn't been smooth sailing. Obviously, he was trying to get adjusted, and all of a sudden you get the crazy, decision against Brighton and whatnot. But listen, man, this will do him good for his confidence. It's always nice to score as a player, man. And it was also a nice finish from Rice, and you saw the jubilation in his face when he scored. So big him up, man. Once we got that goal, obviously you calm the nerves down, everything starts to get settled and whatnot. And then this goal, this is where you see Sterling's use in the team, because first and foremost, I just got to big up Miles Lewis-Skelly for this ball, because that pass just cut through the Bolton defense. And in terms of Sterling, he's always playing on the shoulder, trying to make himself available in terms of the run and stuff like that. And this run was timed to perfection. And when Sterling times that run perfectly, you're not seeing the linesman wave a flag up. You're like, oh yeah, we're in the clear here. Sterling, he's a monster in terms of when it comes to tapping the ball in, or being on the, what do you call it, the assistant end of things, in terms of creating an opportunity like that and putting a ball across. That's Sterling's game, bro. He's a master of it. Let's not lie. Like, this is what he does. Do you get it? So this is the type of things you want to be seeing Sterling doing, and I actually thought it was impressive today, especially first start. Yeah, so Sterling latches onto it, going across. He's in a great position. Obviously, you've got Jesus there, you've got Nwaneri there, you've got Saka at the back post. Options galore. Pulls it across to Ethan Nwaneri for his very first Arsenal goal, man. And listen, you never forget your first goal. So, hey, Ethan's never going to forget the fact that Raheem Sterling, was the one to assist him on that. And yeah, man, it was lovely, man. Seeing Nwaneri score, you were like, yes, man. If Arsenal players could choose who could score tonight, I'm pretty sure a lot of them would have been like, we would love to see Ethan score, because pretty much they want to see Ethan, get his opportunity, chances in the team. Obviously, we know Odegaard's out due to injury. And listen, I think with the performance today, Nwaneri he's put himself, as an option for Mikel Arteta. Let's be real, he's put himself as an option. And yeah, man, seeing him grab his first goal, it's lovely, man. But listen, that's what Sterling is so great at. So, I think, especially when Odegaard comes back, you see those little slide through. Yeah, Sterling's gonna be cooking with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because you see the way Miles Lewis-Skelly just opened up that avenue for Sterling. If you think even players like Zinchenko can easily do that, Partey can be doing that, Odegaard, that's his game. Yeah, as long as Sterling times the runs and everything, we'll be breaking through, especially with teams that want to play a high line. Yeah, man. So it was nice to see for sure. He was like, one's not enough. Screw this, I'm getting a second. So to be fair, big up Rice, because Rice actually, nicked the ball, fell to Nwaneri, and listen, bearing down on goal, into the penalty box, could have squared it to Rice, and it's like, no, you know what? I think I got this, and just finishes it, bobbles off the keeper, goes into the net. Hey, brace on your Arsenal debut, starting debut, on your Arsenal starting debut. That's sick. That's sick. I can't lie, man. And like I said, Ethan today was really good, just in terms of, his movement. And I think not just his technical quality, but when you look at his, physical attributes, he just looks ready. He looks actually like really strong in terms of like on the ball. Even like his running power, for his age, is actually quite impressive. Yeah. And yeah, man, he just looks ready, not just technically, but physically as well. So I feel like in terms of his conditioning, I'm like, this guy is ready. Like, even when you look at him, bro, man's got the little goatee and everything. Yo, Nwaneri is ready to, do you get what I'm saying? He's ready to do damage. Let's not lie. He's ready to do damage, man. But yeah, man, it was great to see him get a brace. I can't lie, at this point I was like, yo, hat-trick on. Wasn't to be. But listen, brace on your Arsenal starting debut, I'm taking that all day, man. At this point, I'm like, yo, 3-0. It's looking good, man. We just need to get Raz on the score sheet. Now, before we could get Raheem Sterling on the score sheet, Arsenal, cool. We were looking for the fourth. We were trying things like corner. Miles Lewis Skelly with a nice piece of skill. He did a roulette, tried to, you know, poke a pass through the Bolton defence, got intercepted, and they counter. McAtee, saw Collins like running through in space and just, play that pass out. And yeah, as you can see, Jorginho was the last man here, and let's be real, we knew he wasn't catching Collins, and I think we probably should have had Nichols as the last man. Obviously, Jorginho, is there in terms of recycling and stuff like that, but yeah, he wasn't winning this. So yeah, Bolton's able to just, advance into the penalty box. To be fair, it's a good finish from Collins. Just, glass fast keeps the distance between him and, Jack Porter, and, hits a little fake shot, gets his space, and yeah, it's a good finish. So yeah, man, Bolton fans, they got their goal. Listen, they travelled long distance. As away fans, you always want to at least see a goal, especially, going to the ground of a, top Premier League side. So listen, big up the Bolton fans. They travelled far, to come and see the team. They got their goal. Obviously, it would have been nice if we could get the clean sheet, especially for Jack Porter too as well. But, things happen, and yeah, man, that was just the case. Hey, I can't lie. I knew in this match Sterling will be like, yeah, I can't lie. Shout out you, man. I'm leaving with something at least, to be fair. Saka doing a bit of work on the right hand side in the penalty box, flashes the ball across, and listen, ball bobbles up after the keeper, parries it, and who's on hand to poke it home? Raheem Sterling. This is his bread and butter. This is his bread and butter in terms of being at the right place, right time, the movement, you know, breaking through the defense after timing the run. This Sterling's made a career of this. Let's not forget he's the master of it. Like you're looking at someone that's multiple, Premier League winner, won a hell of trophies at City. Like you just have to see and appreciate the resume, the CV. Like, come on, man. This is Sterling's bread and butter. He knows what he's doing, everything, all of that. Yeah, man. It was good to see Sterling get on the score sheet because I thought it was impressive today, just in terms of just I say his all round play, and just yeah, it was. I always felt like on the left hand side, it was an option running through. Like I just always felt like he could just break through the Bolton defense, you know, timing of the runs and whatnot. Yeah, man, he was cooking today, to be fair. And to be honest, even for Havertz's goal, Sterling was doing a bit of a mazy run, once Jesus, after some good work on the right hand side, laid the ball off to him. And yeah, man, he was cutting left. I didn't even think it was going right, left. Yeah, had a little shot, got parried, and Havertz was there to, claim the rewards. And yeah, man, it was nice to see his performance in general was good, man. And it'll be interesting to see. You think Sterling will start on the weekend? I don't think he'll start on the weekend. I think we'll still see Martinelli. But listen, Sterling, start or not, listen, be there, be ready to contribute, and you can win a place in this team. Like it's not impossible for Sterling to start on the left, for Arsenal Football Club, given the fact that, you know, Martinelli, Trossard always tossing it over the shirt. One starts, and sometimes, the one that starts doesn't necessarily put like it's an open position. Let's be honest. So yeah, man, Sterling just got to keep at it, I guess, type of thing. Really, obviously he didn't get on the pitch against City, so he would have known today. Yeah, I have my chance. I'm gonna get my goal, do what I need to do. Goal and assist today. Can't complain. He was even involved in, the Havertz goal, with his endeavour and everything. I have to big him up.